Also, Complex has put out their 10 most influential women in sports. And Angel Reese is not going to like this because, well, she got beaten by Caitlin Clark for number one.
Someone better check on Angel Reese because Caitlin Clark just hit her with a crossover so cold it didn't just shake her ankles. It shook her entire presence on the court. That's right. The self-proclaimed Bayou Barbie just got completely outplayed by Clark in the latest rankings of the most influential female athletes. Did Clark pull up from deep and sink a shot straight through Angel's entire brand? Has the internet finally decided, loud and clear, who really dominates women's basketball? Grab your popcorn, because this ranking is about to spark more drama than LSU Tigers women's basketball locker room.
Announcing the top 10 most influential athletes right now. These athletes are reshaping culture. Caitlin Clark, check. Breaking records. Caitlin Clark, check. Proving their impact goes far beyond the game, from sold-out arenas to game-changing moves in business and fashion. These women are leading the way. If this is a top 10 list, then sitting on the top of that list, there's only one right answer. There's only one correct choice.
Another year, another tough break for Angel Reese. This time, it's not about what happened on the court, not the numbers on the stat sheet, and not even those endless Twitter clashes she keeps getting pulled into. No, this one hits a lot harder. Caitlin Clark has officially been crowned the most influential female athlete of 2025. And honestly, was it ever really a close race? Well, maybe in Angel Reese's mind it was. Cute.
And Angel Reese is not going to like this because, well, she got beaten by Caitlin Clark for number one. Yeah, so we're going to take a look at that. I think it's hilarious. I will tell you right off the bat, I don't believe there's a singular world, where Angel Reese should be ahead of Simone Biles either. There, I put that out loud.
For someone who built her identity around being that girl, it's got to be draining constantly coming in behind the real headline maker. It almost feels like Caitlin Clark is out here playing chess, while Angel Reese is still trying to figure out the rules of the game. Over and over again, Clark keeps stacking wins, shattering records, owning primetime spotlight, and actually moving the sport forward in a real way. Meanwhile, what's Reese's biggest impact? Starting conversations, just maybe not the kind she'd want to be remembered for. Quite the legacy in the making.
The woman who's been putting women's basketball on her back for the better part of 3 years now. These athletes are reshaping culture. Caitlin Clark has men watching women's basketball.
And let's really break down what influence means. Real influence is pulling in fans, both longtime supporters and brand new viewers, packing out arenas, and having networks ready to throw massive TV deals your way. It's when your name gets brought up alongside the greats, not because of drama, but because of undeniable talent. Caitlin Clark steps into a gem, and suddenly the spotlight follows. WNBA, NBA, and every major sports outlet scrambling to cover her every move. She doesn't have to chase respect. It shows up on its own.
I shouldn't be surprised, and yet I'm still surprised because Indiana Fever preseason, not even like preseason, exhibition game with Indiana Fever going to play the Brazilian national team at Cover Hawkeye Arena, Caitlin's college facility, sold out. They went on sale this morning at 9 a.m. for Fever season ticket holders, Iowa donors, and Iowa season ticket holders for women's basketball. And then general admission was supposed to go on sale tomorrow at 9 a.m. I'm hearing rumblings of like maybe scalpers got in, like the secondary market is already crazy.
Oh, but don't worry. Angel Reese has had her viral moments too. Like those times she made headlines airing frustrations about not getting the same treatment as Caitlin Clark, as if that's the formula for real influence. Here's the reality. Respect isn't something you complain your way into. It's something you build through performance and consistency. And that's where the gap becomes obvious.
Because when we went to the WNBA games and we went to go watch Caitlin Clark when they came to play the Washington Mystics in DC, and they shut that they had to move the game from the Washington Mystics WNBA arena to the actual Washington arena where the Wizards played, and it was packed. It was sold out for people to see Caitlin Clark. That did not happen the day before that when they went to Chicago to play Angel Reese.
And honestly, it's almost ironic how every time Angel Reese tries to outshine Caitlin Clark, it seems to flip the other way. Want headlines? Clark gets them by casually dropping 40 on any given night. Reese? More often it comes from a statement that sparks debate, and then the fallout that follows. Trying to be the face of women's basketball, Clark makes her case through performance and consistency on the court. Reese, on the other hand, leans into the rivalry angle, but if we're being real, that matchup doesn't always feel as balanced as it's made out to be. And that's where the contrast becomes impossible to ignore. Clark's dominance highlights the difference between letting your game do the talking and trying to control the narrative off the court. When one player is producing at an elite level night after night, everything else starts to fade into the background. It ends up feeling like a comparison between someone proving it under the brightest lights and someone still trying to convince the world they belong in that same spotlight.
At the collegiate level, Caitlin Clark has broken records. At the professional level, Caitlin Clark has broken records. Viewership, Caitlin Clark has broken records. Attendance, Caitlin Clark has broken records. Merchandise, proving their impact goes far beyond the game. From sold-out arenas to game-changing moves in business and fashion, these women are leading the way. Business and fashion, you saw the NIL deals rolling out. You see the sponsorship deals that she currently is a part of.
And now, after the latest setback, another list, another reminder. Angel Reese once again finds herself watching Caitlin Clark solidify her place as the name in women's sports. Because this isn't just about rankings. It's about what they represent. Right now, the spotlight clearly sees Clark as the future, the leader, the true game changer. As for Reese, she's still trying to turn attention into lasting impact. But there's always another season ahead. If Reese shifts more focus toward elevating her game and less toward the noise around it, there's still room to change the narrative. Until then, the contrast remains. One player letting her performance speak volumes, while the other continues trying to shape the conversation. And when you look at fan response, the difference becomes even more obvious. When Chicago Sky rolled out Reese, the buzz didn't quite match the hype. Meanwhile, Clark's presence alone is enough to send ticket demand through the roof, turning every appearance into a must-watch moment.
So that's what they got on her. Caitlin Clark, she ran away with number one. I don't think that should surprise us. She came away with number one. Caitlin Clark is redefining the entire landscape of women's sports. That's right. Her dominance on the court has shattered outdated narratives about women's sports, proving that women's basketball can be just as marketable and widely watched as men's. But the Caitlin Clark effect goes far beyond her performance. It's reshaping the entire sports landscape. Clark's impact is undeniable. Her presence alone boosts the WNBA attendance by 105%.
Indiana Fever tickets? Gone in a flash. Chicago Sky tickets? Still sitting there empty. That's the difference between Caitlin Clark, who fills arenas and sells out shows with ease, and Angel Reese, whose hype rarely translates to the court. Clark keeps breaking records, building her legacy and drawing fans, while Reese struggles with basics, leans on drama, and hopes attention alone will carry her. Reality check. Talent wins. Drama doesn't.